So if you have not played this game before, we're gonna have everybody start with their backs against the wall. I'm gonna scatter these stinky socks everywhere, and then you guys hop one-legged hops to pick up the sock with one foot. The reason we play stinky feet is to help kids find a fun way to strengthen their feet. Lots of kids have problems with collapsed arches, problems then with the ankles, problems up chain to the knees, problems up from there with the hips, all starting in that base. So one of the easiest ways to get them engaged is to do something fun where they can actually make the muscles of the foot stronger. So we're both having them do one-legged hops, and we're having them grab the socks with their feet. So we don't want them to scoop them up, we want them to actually grab them with the foot so they're using that muscle, hop along on one leg and put the sock into a bucket. It could be done as a race, it could be done as a group where they're all picking up socks, and most of all, and most importantly, kids can do this at home, and it's a fun little activity, and it can really help strengthen those feet, strengthen those ankles, and that will help protect them in the rigors of sport or whatever they're doing, even just playing. Who has played something we call safe while moving before? You guys have, you just don't know that's the name of it maybe. That game is really just tag. You're safe when you're exercising. So you're safe while you're doing a movement. So the movement here is going to be box jumps. Safe while moving, which is really a concept game. In this instance, we used box jumps. And we used box jumps because of the amazing sedentary nature of kids' lives today. They do so much sitting. And what they need to do is really open up their hips because they spend all that time in a closed position. So we want them to box jump, we want them to do box step-ups, and we want them to do it as often as possible. So what we've done is create a situation where we put the boxes out and we say play tag, but you've got to do 5 reps of this exercise, and you're only safe while you are exercising. So we can do this with mom and dad at home, or we could do it in a group at a gym or at school. We could do it with cones, and we could be doing jumping jacks, 5 jumping jacks at a cone, and you can be tagged between cones. So we are only able to tag another child while they are moving between the exercise, not while they're doing the exercise. So we're addressing the needs of that whole spectrum, the kids that are sedentary and the kids that are highly athletic. So how we do that is we use functional movements and physical literacy and everything we can learn about how we can better strengthen them to protect them against the rigors of sport and also to guard against the problems of being a more sedentary, tech-involved generation.
One of the things that we find is that kids learn to work hard here. A lot of studies out there that show that physically active kids do better in school. We've had 8 valedictorians come out of our gym. But that's the proof of what we're trying to accomplish here. You know, a kid who can step into and excel at any sport, anytime, because he has the fundamental skills and strength to do those things.
You know, our partnership with the Brand X method and everything that we're doing with so much heart and integrity, it really just fills me up because we are at a point where there needs to be an intervention. And this is the best kind of intervention because it comes from people who know, who have lived it, and who know how to teach the youth, you know, how to build a great foundation off of which they can springboard for life. Not that they have to be athletes forever or pros or anything, but just to be able to move in their bodies and feel good. That's why I think that the beauty behind what these guys offer. So this is really exciting.